Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. Today we're diving into Chapter 196 of The Greatest Estate Developer. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel first. The sun rose high in the sky, casting long shadows across the Frontera estate. At its heart, Lloyd sat in silence, his gaze fixed on the horizon. Behind him, ever loyal and resolute, stood Javier, his sword unsheathed, ready to strike at the first sign of danger. Far away, in a realm of fire and torment, the King of Hell moved his pen across parchment with slow, deliberate strokes, perhaps signing the final order to begin the assault. Back to Frontera, steady tone. Byron approached Lloyd with a respectful bow. Byron, firm, loyal. Master Lloyd, the evacuation of the estate residents is nearly complete. Lloyd, calm, appreciative. Thanks. Good work, Sir Byron. Now, hurry and evacuate as well. But Byron stood firm, his eyes filled with pride. Byron, honorable, unwavering. I am the head knight of Frontera County. I will stay and fight. Lloyd, serious, firm. We must remain calm in times like these. Now, other than me, who here has the most knowledge and experience in estate restoration? If we're all wiped out here, who will rebuild the estate with the evacuees? He paused, locking eyes with Byron. Lloyd, gentle, commanding. There's only one person who can. Go. Byron's jaw clenched. But then, with quiet dignity, Byron solemnly. The head knight must take part in the estate's battles no matter what. Therefore, Javier. He turned. Byron, loud, resolute. From now on, you are the head knight of Frontera County. Protect the estate and Master Lloyd at all costs. Scene shift, urgency in tone. Villagers were being evacuated through teleportation spells, guided by none other than Dragon Solitas. Dragon Solitas, grumbling, exhausted. Hurry up, everyone. I'm about to collapse from exhaustion. Among the evacuees, Emily turned to Greg, tears threatening to spill. Emily, soft, emotional. Hey. Greg, concerned. Why do you look like you're about to cry? Emily, holding back tears. Because you and Kuga, you're staying to fight. If anything happens to either of you, what will I do? Greg, smiling, gentle. Sigh. Emily, can you picture Master Lloyd losing? I'm not going anywhere. I'm just treating this like a little vacation. Our estate will definitely win. Scene shift to heaven, angelic reverb. Gabriel, shocked. What? You want to fight alongside Lloyd? Raphael, calm, resolved. There won't be any conflict with hell. I'm currently under disciplinary action. I'm not an angel right now. Gabriel, angrily. That's not the point. The King of Hell and the evil god fragments. They're insanely powerful. You could get seriously hurt. Raphael, confident. If I have the angel's ring and hammer, I can be of use to Lloyd Frontera. Gabriel, in disbelief. Wait. You just said yourself that you're under suspension. How are you going to? Raphael, smirking. The items that are being held in storage will be stolen by the angel who was suspended. Gabriel, shocked, shouting. I know nothing about this. Scene shift, tension building, aerial view. Flying above, Demon Commander Artenis descended and landed beside Lloyd. Artenis, reporting. Reporting to the Demon King. In a distant land to the east, we've discovered piles of animal corpses, and none of the corpses had a single drop of blood left. Lloyd, grim tone, thinking. It's him. Worthrod. His mind raced, connecting the pieces. Lloyd, internal. Why animals? Is he collecting fear from them? No, that's probably not it. Flashback, Geoleximus explaining, ominous echo. Geoleximus. During the exact moment of the solar eclipse, the fear generated at that location becomes the key to summoning the King of Hell. Javier, concerned. But how will he gather all that fear? He can't possibly collect it from our side. Everyone here is brimming with the will to fight and win. Lloyd, softly. That's something we can't be sure of. They're all joining this battle out of goodwill. But no matter how you look at it, this fight isn't personal for them. He lowered his gaze. Lloyd, tense. You think they'll fight without fear just for me? There's no way. That kind of ideal only exists in comics. Javier, sighs, blunt. Are you perhaps thinking that everyone is fighting for you, Master Lloyd? Lloyd, quietly. But it's true. I'm the one the King of Hell is after. Javier, mocking tone, but caring. Sigh, how egotistical. This is exactly why women dislike you. Lloyd, surprised, chuckles. Normally I'd be like, what the heck did you just say? But for some reason, I'm kinda thankful you jabbed at me. Javier, serious. Everyone in this estate has gained so much because of you. Clean streets, warm places to sleep, hygienic facilities, plenty of jobs, lives without hunger. Everyone is fighting for themselves. And you are the key to maintaining those things. Elves, orcs, goblins, demons, humans, all races stood united, blades drawn, spells readied, eyes locked forward. The solar eclipse was approaching its peak. Lloyd's summoned monsters appeared one after another, roaring in anticipation. On the other side, the King of Hell stopped writing and slowly stood from his throne. Cut 2. Raphael and Geoleximus. Raphael, tense. If the King of Hell crosses over, will we have to fight you? Geoleximus, shrugging, playful. Nope. Honestly, working in Frontera is way more reasonable right now. I don't want to lose this good job. Solar eclipse ignites the sky. The light dimmed. The ground trembled. All eyes turned skyward. A massive, grotesque object soared through the clouds. A throne of blood. And atop it, the one who had waited in the shadows. Worthrod. And behind him, hundreds of creatures. Twisted beasts sculpted entirely from living blood. Lloyd, internal scream of defiance. Despite facing the armies of hell itself, these people still stand. We're not going to be scared by some puppets. So come on, Worthrod. How are you going to gather fear now? That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.